Well, alright, guys. Meanwhile, in Loch Muin.
A list of the Lodge's sorceresses. A list of the whores you'll help us find.
List of the horse. Philippa and her blind bitch ass, bitch ass, bitch ass. What are these guys about to do? They're about to get fucked up from trying to touch her. Watch. She's gonna, like, zap. Yep. Don't make a noise. That bitch will burn you. I feel like I just finished the video game. I think if there's an epilogue, that's fine. I'll do it next time. But, like, this feels like the end of the game, doesn't it? I mean, other than Letho, that's what I mean. Like, the epilogue probably deals with Letho. But otherwise, like, the main story with everybody else kind of feels like it went to a close just now. I mean, some things are going to get left hanging here, but, like, maybe it'll get dealt with in the epilogue is what I'm saying. But anyway... Okay. Speaking of epilogue, there it is. It just started. Alright, I'm actually probably going to stop here as soon as it gives me a moment. But, because for all I know, this is going to take 2-3 hours or it's going to take 1. But I'm going to save it for next time regardless. But let's see. Anything going on right now? Because I'm assuming we're looking for Letho. This must be the immediate aftermath of killing the dragon.
Are you all right?
More or less.
And the dragon?
I had to kill her.
I'm sorry.
That bitch Eilhart should be the one lying at the bottom of the ravine with a blade in her gut.
Her time will come. We've got evidence.
Tell me, Triss, what's it about? Why the hell make sacrifices, have rules and morality, if pure, untainted whoredom always triumphs in the end?
Not always. If you hadn't stopped Saskia, she'd have burned the city. Dozens would have perished. Then we'd have the inevitable war, brought on by someone's greed or lust for revenge, and hundreds, thousands more would have died. You chose the lesser evil.
Did I, though?
I'm tired. Very tired.
Let's get out of here.
I guess Letho got away.
He's waiting for you.
Waiting?
Where the Temerians made camp. Come on.
What do you mean waiting?
What do you mean waiting? How do you know?
Utter chaos broke out after the dragon attacked. I tried to reach Philippa's quarters. A terrified man approached me in one of the alleys, gave me a letter and begged me not to harm him. He said it was for you. The letter was short. I'm waiting in the Temerian camp. Letho.
What happened here while I was gone?
All the kings had many more armed men than they should have had at a peace summit. During the evacuation, several skirmishes broke out. The Kedwenis clashed with the Temerians. The Order's knights raped 2 sorceresses and killed those who dared try to help them.
Do you think the Council and Conclave will survive?
Well, they're established, and that's the only thing that prevented a wholesale massacre. Hard to say if they'll survive, but for the time being, no one's got any better ideas. Mages are part of this world, whether people like it or not. They have to have their rights, their place. Otherwise, another lodge will arise.
I don't know, maybe this epilogue's hella short. Maybe we'll just do it. Because the rest of this game has been hella short. I was thinking of stopping, but, like, if this is just the end of the game and all we gotta do is fight Letho, like, fuck it, let's do it. Fuck it. Let's do it. Maybe there's a lot more conversations to be had, but fuck it, let's do it. Like, I see no reason not to just do this now. If it takes me an hour, then so fucking be it, but we'll see. What just happened? Hello? It loaded and then it unloaded? I'm so confused. What a game. What a video game. Follow the shiny bits? I don't really know where I'm going right now. I just hope I'm going the right way. Shit, is that Yorvith?
I think he's coming too.
Oh, bollocks. The Whoreson's in agony. Won't be long now.
Look at that. The cleverest of elven bandits, beaten burnt like ordinary scum.
This is the handiwork of some mage. I'd wager my wife on it.
You shouldn't have taken that trinket. You know they'll ask what he had on him.
And you'll not peep a word. Understand?
Hey you, piss off. We've got a dangerous prisoner here.
Do I look like I'm scared?
A prisoner. Did you capture him?
None of your concern. Buzz off, freak.
Oh, now we're gonna throw down. Sucks to be you.
And
Piss off, I said!
Yes, Radovid tried to buy him off. I'm sure you can guess Roach turned him down.
Some things will never change.
Temeria might not be on the map of the North much longer, but as long as men like Roach are around, there is hope for its rebirth.
Don't pin that mess on me.
I don't intend to. You asked.
Enough!
Oh shit, what the fuck? I didn't attack them, all I did was talk to him. Well, I guess we're killing them all. Fuck it. I actually didn't mean to use my shield, but that's fine. Triss is over here burning fuckers up. Ooh, Kamehameha, bitch!
I can't win!
I mean, Yorvith's gonna be pissed at me, isn't he? I fucking killed Saskia. Granted, it wasn't my fault, but I fucking killed her. Won't he be mad at me? We might actually have to kill Yorvith right now if he really wants to throw down.
Want to tell me what that was about?
It's Yorvith. I owed him that much.
I guess I missed quite a bit.
You definitely did.
Yeah. Can you help him?
I'm sorry, Geralt. This was high magic. Treating him will take time, maybe months.
I'm gonna miss the Kingslayer again. Stay with him, Triss. I'll be back for you when this is over.
Geralt.
I fear for you.
I don't want you to get hurt.
I can take care of myself.
Not this time. I need to talk to him alone.
The magic shield came down when the deliberations ended. I'll teleport Yorvith out of here, far away to Vergen.
All right.
Take care of yourself.
Okay, so she's gonna take him to Virgin Town. That's cool. Won't you take me to Philippa Alhart's dagger? What? That's new. I wanted to see what that is. I was like, what? I don't care about your Cadweni swords, but Philippa Eilhart's dagger. Eilhart. Not bad. Don't know if it's important, but there it is. Alright, so she's going to take Yorvith home, or whatever, to Bergen Town. Let's just find Lethos. I'm going to save it again. I don't know when I should drink my potions. I want to drink potions if we have to fight him. There's almost a Garen fucking goddamn tea we're going to fight him. Is this the right way? I hope this is the right way. Hello? Oh, burning the dead, are we?
This is no place for witches. Though I know you and you appear wherever something important happens.
True, though sometimes by accident.
And this time, also a coincidence?
Let's say I have something to take care of.
In that case, hurry. Once we're done cleaning up this mess created by the royal soldiery, Loch Muin will be magically sealed.
Getting out of here?
Temporarily. We shall return soon enough to rebuild the city. Loch Muin will regain its former glory. Until that time, we need to keep the treasure hunters and troublemakers out.
So Radovid trusts you?
We shall win His Royal Majesty's trust by delivering Sheila de Tanserville and the other traitresses from the lodge.
De Tanserville will be a problem.
Admittedly, Sheila can be slippery as an asp, but we'll find her.
You don't get it, Carduin. Sheila de Tanserville's dead. killed by an unstable portal.
Shame. She was to be charged and tried. She would have been convicted of her crimes.
Shame.
Why does it sound like she was convicted before standing trial?
It would have been a formality, true, and at once a warning to other sorceresses.
Seems to me she led you down the garden path.
Forgive me, I must attend to some matters. And don't dawdle. The city will be sealed in 1 hour.
Yeah. I'll dawdle if I want, bitch. I guess I'll talk to y'all mages later. See ya. Okay. I guess that would have been more words about Sheila had I not killed her or let her die. I didn't kill her. She kind of just died, but I didn't save her. All right, Letho. Here we are, dude. Me and you, buddy. Let's do this. It's been a while. We haven't seen him in a while. Basically, since he left us back in the first chapter, we haven't seen his bitch ass.
Is that bauble from Sheila's megascope?
And he's the one that replaced the diamond. Nice.
My final prank. I switched the diamonds. The one in the megascope has a flaw. Minute. But just large enough to warp the teleport. The Emperor's magic theorists assured me the effect would be spectacular.
Oh, it was.
Good. Had she lived, she would have suffered more intensely and much longer. She helped me quite a bit, through naivety and pride. I would not have gotten far without her.
So, ready to lay your cards out on the table?
No matter the game, there comes a point when all the players need to show their cards. I love that moment. But first... vodka.
Vodka. Let me have it.
I suppose my throat's a little dry.
In that case, let's drink to old friendships.
Vodka. I mean, we did finally remember that, you know, we saved Letho or whatever. Geralt did.
Recovered your memory yet?
Not entirely.
Remember how we first met?
Yeah, I saved your life. Couldn't think of a nicer way to pay me back?
Frankly, I couldn't. I mean, taking care of another man's woman, Yennefer. I can't fathom what you saw in her, but I suppose there's no accounting for taste.
Wait, what?
The winter solstice, 1270. Midinvern, the night of magic. Letho wasn't lying. The hunt had stopped. At the Hanged Man's Tree, the spectral riders selected from among those they had taken. Yennefer was among them. A wraith cannot be killed, only driven away. Every witcher knows that. Yet the riders fell beneath the blows of our witcher's blades. Crimson blood flowed from under their dead men's armor. We could not kill them all. They were simply too many. A stalemate. He was different from all other elves. There was no shame in his gaze. He had never suffered persecution. He had endured no massacres. Humans had not taken his land. This elf was not of this world. He was an invader. We struck a deal. My soul for that of Yennefer. He agreed without hesitation.
Okay.
Back with me, friend. Got the feeling you left for a minute.
Memories. I remember the Hanged Man's Tree and the Wild Hunt. I remember the exchange. Me for Yennefer.
So, cards out on the table. Unless you chase me all that way just to kill me.
I chased you for many reasons.
I chased you for lots of reasons. You owe me some explanations to start with.
Let's say I do.
Well, let's get started then.
Tell me about Yennefer. What happened after I departed?
She was feverish for several days. Delirious. In agony. We thought that was it. She was on her way out. Somehow she recovered. But even then she was disoriented. Amnesia like you.
What then?
Well, the woman turned out to be quite a character. Throwing temper tantrums. trying to seduce orcs, trying to drive a wedge between us. After you so nobly sacrificed yourself, we thought it'd be dumb just to leave her somewhere. She wouldn't have survived more than a month. The whims and vigor of a duchess, but she was just a sorceress with no memory. We were in the heart of the Empire. And as I'm sure you know, Geralt, in Nilfgaard, mages who behave like that either drop their bad habits quickly, or are drawn and quartered by horses in the middle of Victory Square.
So I heard.
So we set out, wandered through the provinces. Everywhere we went, she got in trouble and we pulled her out. And then one day they captured us. The Imperial Secret Police. Me, Og, Sareth, and Yennefer.
Imperial Secret Police?
Mm-hmm. We were separated, and they questioned us. Long and thoroughly, but it was uneventful. No violence. That's how I met Vatia de Rideau. And a couple of weeks later, the Emperor himself. Me. A simple witcher.
What happened to Yennefer?
I don't know. Never saw her again. The Emperor offered me a mission in the Northern Kingdoms. As for Yennefer, I had the feeling she was somehow important to Emir. As I see it, they learned of the Lodge from her. Those Imperial spooks have their ways. All I heard is that Vatir had his men watch Yennefer closely throughout the time she was at the palace. Then we went off to slay the kings of the north. And that's where my knowledge ends.
So she's in the Empire?
She was when I left.
That's actually pretty interesting. But okay, so that she's with the Emperor. Let's keep going.
How did you know where we'd find the Wild Hunt?
Every witcher who wears the viper around his neck knows the place. We had so many books and scrolls about the hunt that I used to think our school was founded for the very purpose of solving the riddle of the Spectral Riders.
Know who they are? You know the true identities of the Riders?
From what I understand, they're some damn elven race. But they turned out to be a big ruse. The legendary Omen of War proved to be a fairground attraction.
No Market Square mage could possibly conjure up a cavalcade of wraiths speeding across the sky. Then there's the amnesia. No, there's something more, I assure you.
Go ahead, enlighten me. I can tell you want to.
There are a lot of legends and myths about it, but the Wild Hunt is a fact. I've fought and killed many of its wraiths. They were spectral emanations, the avatars of real riders. The riders we ran into by the Hanged Man's Tree.
Are you telling me you were carried off by elves? Real material sons of bitches like the ordinary kind we deal with in this world?
They may be ordinary in their world, but they're strangers in ours. The conjunction of spheres. Know the theory? Do you know how monsters appeared in our world?
There's not a witcher who doesn't know that.
So you know there are other spheres. The most powerful of our mages can open passages between these worlds, and they usually do that to summon the monsters we then have to hunt. The elves we saw come from another world, and they weren't summoned. They found the way on their own. It's not exactly easy, so they usually send their spectral emanations. They come in person on special missions.
As they did for you and Yennefer. So elves from another world.
Holy shit.
Trade wraiths.
I'm getting raided right now?
They want from you.
Holy shit! In the middle of talking! Ah! Holy crap. Thank you, Mr. J. RPG. What is up, my dude? I am playing Witcher 2 right now. For those of you who are coming in from the raid, thank you, Raiders. Thank you, Mr. J, first of all. And welcome, Raiders. Shit. I don't think I have any mods here right now. I think I have no mods, so hold on. Let me give you a shout out there, Mr. J. But again, thank you for the raid, good sir. Appreciate it. And I'm playing Witcher 2 right now. We're pretty close to finishing it up. I'm literally in the epilogue right now. I'm just talking with Letho, and we're probably going to throw it down with him final boss style in just a moment. But first of all, let me shout out Mr. J real quick. Thank you very much for the raid. And if my bot thing is working... Indeed, it is. But is this clip actually clip-worthy?
Thinking. I think it's no.
But anyway,
Okay, you can only.
how was your stream, Mr. J, if you're even here and listening? I haven't seen you pop in the chat yet, but thank you for the raid once again. But anyway, thank you. I'm going to get back to the conversation I'm having here with Letho. Why'd you become an Imperial spy, bitch?
How did a Witcher agree to kill humans at another human's bidding?
At the Emperor's bidding, Geralt. And he's no ordinary human. The rulers of the North come up to about where his Pauline's end.
Why?
Simple. He promised to rebuild the School of the Viper, the Witcher's order where I came to be. Witcher's schools in the south fell into ruin long ago, and Witchers themselves became internal exiles, banned from entering most cities. Besides Seret and Ox, I know of 2 other Witchers of the School of the Viper who should be alive and on the path. I don't know where they are. Haven't seen them for years. Now they can come out of hiding. They can come home.
Okay, that was a shorter one compared to the rest. Yes. Yeah, thanks for the raid, Mr. J. I was just saying, appreciate it, and I gave you a shout out already, so yeah. How was your stream, sir?
Why are you still here? Why did you wait for me this time?
I knew you wouldn't give up. I knew you'd pursue me. And I don't aim to hide anymore. Fact is, only you know the truth about me. Well, and a couple of folks whose word isn't worth spit anymore. I never saw you as a foe. I want to go my way, but if I have to fight you first, so be it. This story ends here and now.
Fuck yeah, it does. We're about to throw it down with this motherfucker right here, once and for all. Anyway, doing fine. Your stream had a lot of robots. It sounds like it with a game called Die 3G Super Robot Tizen. You gonna go to bed in a bit? Yes, the game is going fine for me. I don't know if you played Witcher. I'm literally about to finish this game up right now. This is the epilogue, and I'm thinking this is final boss right now. But anyway, I'm trying to finish up the conversation with him.
Care to tell me what it was all about?
Kill as many rulers as we could. Lay the blame on the sorceresses. Breed chaos. Prepare the North. Soften it before the invasion. And you know what's incredible? We could not have imagined more fertile soil. No matter what the war's outcome, the northern monarchs will accuse one another. Pursue their God-given rights. Seek vengeance and be at each other's throats for years to come. The North resembles a whorehouse on fire, as your friend Dandelion would say.
How poetic. I'm still curious about the assassinations, though. Oh, shit. Dude, look at all this fucking info. This is so much. My God.
How did you manage to contact Sheila?
It wasn't a problem once I learned of the Lodge's existence. Initially, she watched my every move. But sooner or later, everyone starts treating me like a big oaf. I mean, I can change how I look. I stayed close to Sheila. Killed a few beasts for her, and whined about how unhappy I was. How unfair the world was. So much, in fact, that I actually got her gander up a few times. I made sure a few potentially trustworthy witnesses saw us together. Could link us. Security in case I was captured. I also prepared to assassinate the King of Kavir. Esterad Tyson was to be the first victim of the mysterious assassins.
Okay, and then his voice cut out. But apparently, before he could do the deed, Sheila asked him to slay Demovan. The gods smiled upon me. I couldn't believe my luck. Here I've been trying to figure out how to frame her, and all I had to do was carry out her orders and follow through. Why did his voice cut out? What the fuck? Did we break his voice? How'd you learn about the lodge?
Where'd you get your information about the lodge?
From the Emperor and Vatier de Rideau, the Emperor's chief spy. And I believe they got it out of Yennefer.
She recovered her memory?
Nah. I'd never claim she informed on her friends consciously. I expect they found a way to tap into her memory in spite of her amnesia, and without her knowing it. There was a sorcerer present when I was questioned. A young, proud intelligence officer. Whatever the case, they gave me a list of the sorceresses in the lodge. Only Emhyr, Vatier, and I were present. Only we knew of the mission.
Okay.
How do you manage to slay Demavend?
Sheila's magic. I mean, she could give us the king's every move. His habits, the positions of the palace guards, anything. All we had to do was navigate the labyrinth and land the final blow. Besides, she had plenty of gold for the preparations. Greased palms abundantly. It had all the makings of a cakewalk. But it's never that easy. We barely avoided our pursuers. And we wouldn't have if not for Iorveth Scoia'tael. Another of Sheila's ideas. With Iorveth's elves, not only did we cut down Demavend, but traveling with them put us out of the Lodge's reach. We could calmly plan Foltest's and Henselt's assassinations.
I see.
How did you know Foltest would come to the monastery's solar?
Iorveth and I planned Foltest's murder. The King of Temeria would have to deal with the La Valette sooner or later, and he made no secret of it. I was sure he'd want to recover his bastard children in the process. And where do they take the children when a castle's under siege? I had to become a monk, but I couldn't just arrive at the monastery and claim I'd seen the light. Not very believable. So one of Arion's patrols out in the forests happened on a Scoia'tael unit torturing a helpless monk. Arion's brave men drove off the elves and I found shelter in the monastery.
No one noticed you had no wounds?
I paid the monk who treated me a lot of orange to stay silent. Actually, it was only a loan, because I killed him later. Only the dead can keep a secret.
I killed him later.
Then all I had to do was wait for the situation to develop. When I saw you enter the chamber with Foltest, I thought I might fail. Luckily, you failed. To recognize an old friend.
Yeah, luckily I didn't have my goddamn memory to recognize your ass, but okay.
When did you decide to get rid of Iorveth?
As soon as I realized I couldn't manipulate him. A true fox, that one. He was so observant, so dangerous. I got the sense he might see through me at any moment.
You made a mistake. You were untouchable as long as the Scoia'tael were protecting you.
Maybe, but with Iorveth, my hands were tied. If I'd finished off Kieran...
But you didn't. And that allowed me to drive a wedge between you and Iorveth. I forced you to flee.
And I let you live. You know I could have killed you. You're forgetting.
No, I remember.
Oh, I remember. Because that fucking fight was garbage.
So Sheila was looking for you when she came to Flotsam.
Mm-hmm. She thought she was still in control and wanted to get rid of me. I'd bet my eyes that she thought I'd lost my mind, or that Iorveth was manipulating me.
And the North descended deeper into chaos.
Exactly. There was just one problem. You. I could have killed you in the Elven ruins. Thing is, you weren't really my enemy.
Exactly.
You screwed up with Henselt.
Sabrina's curse tore that down. First off, we got holed up in that hideout in the ravines. Then Sheila showed up and started watching Henselt like he was her own ass. By that time, his death was no longer necessary. Fate had smiled upon us again. I learned of the summit and the efforts to reconstitute the council and conclave. The ideal setting, for the mission's grand finale.
Uh-huh. Okay, so I think we got everything. Let's finish this!
I'm done talking. Let's finish this.
Want to fight?
Wanna fight?
Any vodka left in that bottle?
A swig apiece. Here.
Wanna fight? Of course I do. That was more than a swig, Geralt.
The Imperial army is probably crossing the Yaruga as we speak. Pure pandemonium will ensue. The North's finished. Time to go south, where the good life awaits.
You're a fool, Letho. Both you and your Emperor are forgetting one thing. Misfortune brings people together. Very shortly, the North could be united like never before, thanks to you. But that's just not my concern anymore.
I'm not your foe. I never was. Let me walk away and I will. You'll never see me again. Force me to fight, and this time I'll kill you.
So we could technically let him walk away, and that would probably be the end? That seems a little fucked up. I think we should fucking murder him. I mean, like you said, I don't really have anything against him other than the fact that he whooped my ass earlier. But I kind of want to whoop his ass, so I'm going to do it. Fuck it.
Time to fight. Ready?
As I'll ever be.
Here we go! The rematch of the century!
You fear death. Stop trying and fight. What does it feel
Oh
like?
shit, I'm not using the right spell. Hold on. I want this one. Oh shit, what the? That's not the spell. Fucking... What the? Okay, well, I like when I'm trying to switch my spell and it doesn't work. Now it switches. Thanks, game. You're fucking up, game. You're fucking with my steez right now. Okay, well, this is gonna go well. Definitely gonna lose first attempt here, unfortunately. Unless I get lucky and make a little comeback. He seems to be the same as he was before in terms of, like, moveset.
The wolf has teeth.
Hell yeah, I do.
I'm better. I can tell already.
We'll see about that. We'll see about
You
that.
tire quickly.
Boop.
Tired of talking.
See, I like this arena better. There's a lot more space to work with in general. It's gonna take away from the fact that I can't, like, corner him as easily, but I can run away easier and get my health back. Watch out! Poison! The only real annoyance is this fucking shield situation. Ah, shit, he used fire. Ah, whatever. Ah. Damn it. His fire did way too much damage. I'm going to probably lose his first attempt. Pretty much guaranteed at this point.
I don't want to kill you.
Ah.
Kill you gladly.
You're
I
nowhere
kill you
near my
gladly.
level.
Of course not.
Get on my level, ho. Get on my level, ho. Oh, shit. Whew. Got 3 hits in. Let's go. Nah, you come here. You come here. Ah, don't be throwing shit at me. You come here.
I've had enough of this dance. Goodbye, Geralt.
Try and stop me, bitch. Alright, well, a little bit of a comeback is in order here if I can keep him on the ropes. Woo! Let's go. The comeback. Is there going to be like a round 2 of this shit? I'm going to look out for QTEs right here. Ooh, look at them moves, Geralt. Keep your QTEs ready, boy. Get fucked, Letho. See ya. Rip. I'm thinking rip. Pretty proud of that comeback on that fight. But like I said, it's way easier to run away in that arena. It's a big-ass area. And we got him. Ha! Got him. Oh, Triss is here. Hello. Wanna fuck to celebrate? Just saying. Damn. Left him a bloody mess. Rip. Well, I guess that's all, folks. Let's see what we got left here for the aftermath. Oh, look, a ladybug. Is a ladybug gonna bring back more memories or what? Man, I'm actually kind of crazy surprised we didn't get to Yennefer in this game. Because I know she's in Witcher 3, but I really thought she was gonna be in this game. Like, even if it was just gonna be at the end, we were gonna see her and we, like, teased for her. But no, now we just know where she supposedly is, and that's the tease. Like, we have an approximate whereabouts for her, and that's all we got. Well, okay. We open the gates and we walk away. Goodbye, that place.
The Witcher had traveled far and wide in search of the Kingslayers. Along the way, he had met both the righteous and scoundrels, Bernard Laredo amongst the latter. Laredo sold Flotsam to Kedwin and scattered the local non-humans to the four winds.
Okay, so this is like my choices are coming to roost here. So I did not kill Laredo.
Its civilian population was resettled.
So Laredo got to kill all the non-humans. That's unfortunate.
In Edirn, the Witcher witnessed Saskia the Dragonslayer achieve a great victory. The Pontar Valley, previously Upper Edirn, became a promised land for outcasts who dared dream of
See,
freedom.
that one I'm okay with. I like that.
Even sly old Zoltan Chive came to believe in this land of bliss. Yet dark times approached for the architects of the New Order.
Oh, I'm sure it wasn't easy, especially without a leader.
Dark clouds have been gathering over Temeria since Foltest's death. Stripped of its king, the land was like a rich cloth which nobles began to shred. These minor scavengers, however, scurried off in fear when true predators reached out for their prize. The summit at Loch Muin sealed the fate of Foltest's realm, when Radovid of Redania and Henselt of Kedwin divided it between
I was
them.
going to say, they just split that shit up and said, you take half, I'll take half. Okay. Because that's what the map looked like.
Years before, Geralt of Rivia had witnessed the fall of the Council and Conclave of Mages. The summit in Loch Muin re-established both bodies, their founders sacrificing Sheila de Tanzerville and her accomplices. Yet Radovid also required humility and loyalty from the proud mages, but this did not sit well with all of them.
Okay, so I'm sure
It was a time of
the
great
mages
uncertainty,
are going to be pretty
a break
pissed.
accomplished by royal decree. Yet as troubled as the days seemed, we, who had in some way shaped the world's fate, finally received some respite.
Respite.
Zoltan resumed the quest for his beloved's hand, and I
Whoa.
laid my head in the laps of the muses.
Naked ladies. Oh, yeah.
Who could have known this tempest which had ravaged the north was but a harbinger of darker days, and the preamble to an entirely new tale of Geralt of Rivia.
Oh, yes. An entirely new tale. That came... I don't really know how many... Oh, view the credits to see the game's ending? Is that what it said? Well, I mean, we're watching the credits, so here we go. Witcher 2! In the books, y'all. I didn't actually expect to finish this game tonight. I really didn't. I didn't know Chapter 3 was going to be that short. Chapter 3 took me, what, like 4 hours? And then I just did the prologue in like an hour, and most of it was just a conversation with Letho because he talked too much. Well then. Cool. Witcher 2. It's done. My quest to get to Witcher 3 by the end of the year looks very, very possible now, depending on how my rest of the RPGs on my to-do list for this year go. It's very possible we will be doing Witcher 3 by the end of this year, which is my goal, if I haven't mentioned that enough times already. But yes, I'm actually really excited for Witcher 3 now, because this game was miles better than the first game. Oh my god, it was better. I like this game a lot. I was having fun with this game. I mean, sure, there's some frustration with the battling mechanics, which I've heard also kind of carry over into the third one. But in general, I like the game. It looks great. The voice acting's great. The areas you get to explore are just good enough to where they're not overly... Like, it doesn't feel like you're exploring for years and years to explore to one place. Now, I know with Witcher 3, all of that's going to go out the window because that's a huge game on the level of Skyrim in terms of how much there is to do. So I'm not even going to act like the third one's not going to blow everything out of the water, what I'm saying about Witcher 2. But let's just talk about Witcher 2 in a nutshell as for what, compared to the first game. Everything about it is improved. I like that I can use controller. There may have been some kind of mod I could have used for Witcher 1 to use controller, but it worked fine with the mouse. Like, I literally played the whole first game with a mouse, and it was playable. But I very much enjoyed being able to play it with controller, and I look forward to playing the third one with a controller as well. Yeah. I was a little disappointed in the amount of beezies you get to bang in this game. They definitely went way better with the actual scenes when you get to bang a few beezies here and there. In terms of, the graphic content. I did like collecting the cards from the first game, though. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty cool. I'm a little sad they didn't do the card thing in this game. That was the thing I was looking forward to, hoping they were going to do like they did in the first game, where you could bang hella bitches and get hella cards and be like, look at all the bitches I bang. But I quickly learned that was not how it was going to be in the first chapter. I'm curious if I got to bang all the beezies that I could have banged on this playthrough. I'm going to look into it now that I've finished this. So I'll be looking up whether or not I missed anybody. And I know if I would have picked the other path with... Roach, I'm pretty sure I would not have been able to hit it on the same beezies that I hit it with on this playthrough. So on the Yorvith path. So I'll look into like the differences later. But yeah, good game. I enjoyed this thoroughly. I'm glad I chose to play it now. I was kind of jonesing for it after the first game, but I wanted to take a little bit of a break, especially since we played Skyrim right after Witcher 1. I needed like a JRPG to flush out my fucking Western RPG. So Berseria was a perfect... palette cleanser, and Ease before that. I played Ease and Berseria to kind of get my JRPG fix before I jumped back into the Western style stuff. Speaking of which, if you're looking at the poll on my YouTube channel right now, in terms of RPGs that are going to be next, we're going to be sticking in the realm of Western RPGs, that's for damn sure. But it'll be a little bit different, because it will not be a sword medieval setting, and that's all I'm going to say right now. If you don't know what I'm playing next, just check that poll out on YouTube, or just look forward to maybe tomorrow I'll be starting the next game, depending on when it gets posted on YouTube. So we'll see. But yeah, it's been a good time. Thank you all for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed my playthrough. I hope I did it justice. I hope even my complaints were at least justifiable in my eyes. They were, especially that first fight with Letho. That can suck my dick. I get that. I mean, in hindsight, if I would have upgraded my weapon, that whole situation probably would have never happened. But I just stuck with the starting weapons like I tend to do. I stick with shit until it doesn't work anymore, and well, it didn't work anymore for that guy. I should have just recognized that immediately and did upgrades on equipment. Like, that should have been my first thought. But it just seemed so impossible. Like, how am I not doing any damage? But yeah, I liked everything about this game better than the first one, I think, other than the lack of beezies to bang. Like, that whole system is different, but it still, in general, was better, I would say. They definitely did a lot more with Triss, which was nice. They teased Yennefer, which, if you've seen the show like I have, Yennefer's a pretty important part of the Witcher story, at least with Geralt. And I know she's a big part of the third game. I know she's in it. I don't know how big of an important role she is. She might even be like the other main character if it's going to be the sequel to this game, because I'm imagining the next game is going to be Geralt looking for Yennefer again, and that's going to be like the game. So yeah, I'm interested. And there's another character that hasn't been talked about at all in this playthrough, I don't think. Or in either... Did it get mentioned? Did she get mentioned in either of these games? I don't remember her getting mentioned. But the reason I know about the other character, which I'm not going to talk about until we get there, is because of the show as well. There's another character from the show that I know is in the third game. So I'm curious to see how that all comes together in the third game. I've seen bits and pieces of the third game. It's been out for long enough. People have played it that I know, and I've watched a little bit. I haven't paid attention to the story, but I know, like, you know, bits and pieces of things that are in the game. I just don't know what the main story is following in that game. So I look forward to playing it myself. And I'll be playing the beastie-ass, high-quality PC version like I did with this game and the first. So hopefully it looks great like this did. It will. It will. My PC's pretty beastly now. I think it can handle Witcher 3 pretty handily. These are the slowest crawling credits I've ever seen in my life. They better be over soon, because I'm already getting sick of them, because this fucking animation is starting to loop, and I need something else to look at. I'm almost a little disappointed at the lack of viewership at the moment, because I have nobody to talk to in the chat while I'm babbling over fucking credits. I'm literally just talking to myself over the credits, but that's fine. Not the first time, won't be the last. I'm not complaining about the viewership on the playthrough at all. I'm just saying at this very moment, it's nobody here to chat with, to bounce questions off of and discuss with. I'm just kind of trying to think of things to talk about on my own here. Yeah. I don't know what else to say about the game other than GG. Good game. It truly, truly was. Just maybe I should just sing. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty. Whoa. Happy Mass Effect Day. Why is today Mass Effect Day, Tara? I'm curious. Is it, did it come out today or tomorrow? Is that when the Mass Effect Legendary Edition or whatever comes out? I know that is coming out. And I look forward to playing that series at some point for you guys. Obviously, the first two games will not be blind. I've already mentioned this many times. But I would like to play Mass Effect 3 at some point. So I got to play through the first two games again myself. I'll probably kind of rush through them just because I've already played them both mostly in their entirety. So I will be less enthused to do every single thing in those games. But I'll still try to thoroughly play through the game. I'm not going to be like, only main mission, only main mission, only main mission. It's worth doing side stuff in Mass Effect. It really is. Oh, I don't know. It might be fun doing like a challenging run just to go through the main story only. But I would like to like recruit all the characters at least in those games, because some of them are optional. But yeah. Anyway. One of these days, these credits will end. Can I skip them? I don't know, my friend. But I should think I shouldn't do it, because I don't know if it's over, son. I guess I could just talk about the next RPG. I mean, wouldn't hurt. It's not like people who care are gonna be watching this very moment of this video and they're gonna be like, oh my god, he never talked about that. It's like, nah, of course, it's not really a big deal. I'm playing Fallout New Vegas. My history with Fallout games, I've only played Fallout 3. I've tried Fallout 2 or 1. Was it 2 or 1? I want to say it was Fallout 2. But yeah, Fallout 3 is the only one I've played in its entirety. I've never played any of the other ones. I did enjoy Fallout 3, sort of, kind of. I don't remember it very well. Like, I remember playing it. The gameplay I remember very well. But I don't remember, like, the story very much, other than, like, you're in a vault to start the game, and then you go off and into the, you know, the wasteland and do all your shit that you do with this quest and all that. If you told me to describe to you what happens throughout the game to get to where you get to at the end, I couldn't tell you shit. I really don't remember, but I do know that it was a fun enough game for me to platinum, or aka complete, on my Xbox 360. I did do all the achievements in Fallout 3, including all the DLC, because I had the Game of the Year edition of Fallout 3. That's back when I was a Chivo whore and did all the achievements if I could, if it was reasonable. And well, I actually bought Fallout New Vegas on my Xbox 360 a long time ago, and I just never got around to it. And then I started Let's Playing and stuff, and I really never got around to it. And, well, I just never had an inkling to play it on my channel. It just never seemed like something that just kind of fit into what I do. But then it's been suggested and put on a poll, and it won the poll. So, I mean, people want to see it. So, I've done Skyrim. Why not a Fallout game? Am I right? But I will be playing the PC version of Fallout New Vegas, just FYI for anybody listening. Even though I do have it on the 360, I did get it cheap on the 360, so I don't really mind that. And I got it really cheap on Steam, so yeah, I will be playing it there. It'll be better quality, and I can play it, through my PC, which is just a more convenient way to play it for me than through the Xbox 360. Yeah, fuck that. I don't want to deal with all that. Deal with that noise, quite literally. Xbox 360 is loud, man. Are these credits gonna end? Because holy shit, they apparently did versions for every fucking country on the entire planet. My god. The Polish version? Do you guys need to know about all these Polish people? I mean, I guess somebody might. I just wish these credits went faster, man. They don't go faster, though. There's no fast forward button. Wow, you can't even skip this if you wanted to. Not with a controller, anyways. Wow, I'm pressing all the buttons and nothing did anything. Wow. Okay. I'm guessing if I pressed escape or something, I could skip it, but I'll just let it roll. Fuck it. I don't know what else to talk about, though. I'm tempted to just stop talking and fast forward the rest of this until it's over. Because, my God. It never ends. See, this is why I need more people in the chat to talk to. It's just agony when it's this late. And I'm like, I'm done with the game, but the credits. But the credits, man. They take forever. I just want to go to sleep. I mean, I'm not going to go to sleep right after this, but... like, we got to go alphabetically through these additional actors from Poland. Like, come on, man. Like, thank you for doing voices for the Polish people, but man. Can't we, like... get just to speed up this process a little bit? Like, goddamn. Fucking CD Projekt Red, man. What else can I talk about here? I don't know. You know what I wish I did? I wish I had a fucking karaoke that I had saved up for right now, but I don't. Never-ending credits coming to a theater near you this summer. I wonder if I click out of this window, will it freeze the credits or will the credits keep going? I don't want the credits to freeze at all. It's okay, I'll just look up lyrics on my phone if I have to, I guess. I just want these credits to end. Please. I guess I could sing the fucking whole Witcher song if I thought. Let's see if I can sing The Witcher. Toss a coin to your Witcher from memory. All right. When a humble bard graced to ride along with Geralt of Rivia, along came this song. When the White Wolf fought the Silver-Tongued Devil, his army of at his hooves they revel. They came after me with masterful deceit. They broke down my loot and they kicked in my teeth. As the devil's something minced our tender meat. So cried the Witcher, he can't be bleed. Toss a coin to your Witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, whoa. Toss a coin to your Witcher, friend of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, a friend of humanity. Trying to remember the second verse. Something, something way high up on the mountain. He thrust every elf back up on the shelf. He's a friend of humanity, so pour him some ale. That's not how it fucking goes, but it's close enough, hoes. So I'm going to go into the chorus one more time. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh, oh, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh of humanity. Toss a coin to your witcher, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh, oh. Toss a coin to your witcher, friend of humanity. Too many French motherfuckers help make this game, bitch. Help make this game, bitch. Whoa. Are we ever gonna end the credits? Please help me. Toss a coin to your streamer, cause he is awaiting, whoa. Toss a coin to your streamer while he's waiting for this shit to end. Wow. Hey, look, the German guys. Don't forget the German dudes. Very important stuff. My God. I can sing that song like 10 times over. This is absurd, actually. Like, I get it. They had to translate this for a bunch of countries because this series is popular across the world. I get it. But holy fuck, does it have to scroll at 2 miles an hour so everybody sees it? 2 miles an hour. Holy shit, this is slow. Fucking Marcus Pfeiffer over here. Killing the Geralt French version. Or no, sorry, this is German version. Sorry. I'm gonna fall fucking asleep. Like, I'm not even kidding right now. What the ass? What the actual ass? What the ass is going on? I wish this shit would end right now. It goes forever and ever, yo. I might as well say goodbye to you. And if there's something after that, I guess I'll come back in and say goodbye. After that, I don't know. Fast forward the rest of this bullshit. Seriously, I think I'm just gonna say like goodbye. And if there's more after this, I'll just react to it because this is absurd. Like, I'm going to leave it rolling, but I don't want to talk anymore. So thank you all for watching Witcher 2. If there's anything after the credits, we'll talk about it. But for now, I'm just going to cut here or fast forward from here, and I'll see you guys on the next playthrough real soon. How about that? Peace out. But seriously, how much longer is this? That's an adorable bunny. Adorable bunny. Better watch out, dude. They're gonna run you over. Oh, fuck. They just trampled his ass. That was mean. Gonna be alright there, buddy? That was just mean. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Whose army is that? Whoa, that was a big-ass army. I guess maybe that was the South coming to invade the North. Is that the idea? I guess that was the idea there. Holy fuck. The world as we know it nears its end, yet the past remains the key to the future. Okay. If you say so. Witcher 2 in the books, y'all. That's all, my friends. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go now. Those credits were forever. I've talked enough. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate it. See you on something else. Peace.